Hello viewers, welcome to today's edition of Religious Vocation Digest. Once again, we are coming to you from the community of the FIC brothers, that is St. Louis community here in Wa. We are also live on Facebook, Cafdil Cape Coast, YouTube, Cafdil EDU. Call friends and family, especially those who are aspiring to be consecrated men and women, to join us do this discussion. I'll be back shortly.
So I am in the person of Brother Prosper Ganye. I am from Nandom Kogle, and I stay in Avelinus Youngson community. I am the brother in charge of youth, apostolate, and vocation promotion. So I want to use this platform, this medium, to appeal to the young men out there that if you are searching for vocation, if you are searching for a particular way of life, the FIC way of life is what I would recommend for you. And then if you have the desire to be a consecrated man, then I'll recommend the FIC way of life. Now, who can join us? Every person, and I mean every baptized, practicing Catholic young man who is not married, you are eligible to be part of us. Apart from that, you must have the desire to be a non-clerical religious. Non-clerical in the sense that you must have the desire to be a brother and not a priest, because we are only brothers. We are non-clerical men religious. So you must have that desire to be a brother to Christ and a brother to your fellow brothers, living with them in community. You must also attain the ages between 18 and 30 years. So you must either be 18 or above, or 30 or below. Beyond that, you must possess or be pursuing any of these, academic qualifications, either a WASI certificate, an APTEX certificate 2, or you must have a diploma in any professional career or a degree from any recognized university. You are eligible to be part of us. Apart from that, you must have good health, you must have suitable character, and you must have the sufficient qualities that are needed for one to embrace the proper FIC way of life to be part of us. And so with all these qualities, then you are eligible to be a member of the FIC family.
You're welcome back. Once again, this is Religious Vocation Digest here on Cafdil TV. We have yet another brother to share his vocation story and experiences with us. He is the person of Brother Fabian. That is all I can say. And even with the Brother Fabian, I saw it in his habit. Probably there is a reason why he has the name in the habit. So in due time, he will explain that to us. Brother, you are most welcome.
Thank you, sister.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Good. Why do you have Fabian in your habit?
Oh, yes. I went for sabbatical. In the sabbatical home, they were washing the habit for us. There were quite many brothers and priests. So to be able to identify, or for the laundry people to identify my habit, I decided to put the name there for easy identification.
Okay. In brief, tell us about yourself.
Myself?
Yes.
I am Brother Kuupile Fabian Fabian. I come from a town in Sensala West District, Liro. I was born in 1956. Among 7 siblings. We are 2 boys, 5 girls. That is my elder brother, Rimulo Kuupile, and myself are the boys. And the rest are 5 girls.
Then your father might have enjoyed many cows, isn't it?
Oh, yes. So among the 7 of us, 5 of us are professional teachers. And my elder brother was a security man in the school. He's on retirement.
Okay.
Only the third born, one Alberta Kuupile, he is married in the village to the village chief. We have a number of children who are well educated.
Okay.
Majority of them are teachers. One is a policeman.
Okay.
Yeah. I attended Nimoro Primary and Nimoro Middle. I completed middle school in 1973 and was employed as a people teacher 1974. I started teaching before my 18th birthday. That is very interesting.
Then you started making money at a younger age.
Yes, as a young person. So I started teaching in 1974 September. My birthday is 15 October, so I started before my 18th birthday. I taught for some time, and they established this credit union in the parish. So they needed a manager. So they called for an interview. We were 15, and luckily enough, I taught the group and I was picked to work in the credit union. So I was the first credit union manager in Fielmore when it started operating under the Catholic Church. I worked there for 2 years, but the payment was not good. So I realized working with money and poorly paid, when I was a people teacher, I was more paid than the credit union manager. So I had a big name and poorly paid. So I decided to go back to the teaching service because I love teaching. I didn't really also like the office work. So I was posted not in Fielmore again to Pina. Once I was working in the credit union there, so they realized there was a need for me to go away. So I was in Pina. From there, transferred to Co. And then I wrote the training college exam and passed. I went to Kuziga Training College in Boko, Upper East region. It was there I met 2 reverend sisters who were teaching English language in the training college, Bewa Training College. One sister, Rebecca, and one sister, Rose, from America.
Okay, which congregation?
St. Joseph.
Okay.
Yes, sisters. So they really encouraged me. Why did they encourage me? I was motivated by the way they teach, their dedication, commitment, and hard work. I was also very close to them, so I became everything once the Catholic Church is concerned. I was the YCS General Secretary in the Upper East. So all the same schools, 20 colleges and whatnot, I was made the General Secretary of YCS. I was the chairman of the Readers Association. I was the community chairman of the church. So this involvement made me to think about becoming religious. So first, I started aspiring to the Presentation Brothers.
Okay, before we come to that, growing up, what were your aspirations before you met the sisters to encourage you?
Growing up, I was anti-church. Anytime they were in church, usually they used to sell pitu under the tree there, trees around and bake cakes. So I have a group, we go and sit there, enjoy our drink. When they are singing the song. We also compose our songs and sing the way we like. And I can remember we were very critical about the church, especially the priest. And we condemned a lot. So it got to a time I didn't have anything to do with the church when I was doing the people teaching. Yes. My mind changed, as I said, in the training college.
Okay.
That was then at the age of 28. So I heard of these Presbyterian brothers. One Vocation Sunday, they came and gave a talk to us. And I got inquiry the way they spoke. And I outlined what they are doing. So after math, I consulted them and they gave me their address and whatnot, how I could get to them. So I really visited them. But after visiting, when I went back, the sisters, I told the sisters, they said, hey, Fabian, are you aware there's a congregation in your own place called FIC Brothers? I said, I have no idea. So they linked me up with the then regional superior. We used to call the regional superior, lay Brother Albert Cutlass. So I wrote a letter. They themselves sent a letter to Wahia, and Brother Albert directed me to meet Tumu community is the nearest from Upper East. So when I was coming from holidays, I made a stop there to see the brothers. By then, Brother Greg got a Rupert Tang, who is now in Sunyang. He was the vocation director. I got encouraged the way they welcomed me. That was my first contact with the brothers. I ate very well, slept very well, and was well taken care of. And they gave me some few CDs to travel home. So from there, I started aspiring. When I went back, the following time, they invited me for the contact days. Unfortunately, I was writing my final exam in the training college. So I sent a letter informing them. They said, that is very important because that is my life. So I wrote the exams. And the following day, I went back to my alma mater, Nimboro Middle. They gave me the final year, Form 4, by the middle school, Form 4. So I taught that place for a year. And they invited me for the contact days. By then I was then 30. We were 15 who came for the contact days. So Brother Albert advised me that at the age of 30, if I want to join them, I have to write. And it would be too late for me to join the brothers. So I quickly wrote and was accepted. When I got the acceptance letter, then the struggle started. My mother could not imagine me joining the brothers. My father blessed me and said, oh, go ahead. My friends who were in the village and were drinking together, they were the people discouraging me. They said, this man, you can't live with these people, you will not survive a week. The way you behave. My mother said, don't disgrace us. You are not going to live here for up to a week. I came. Another unfortunate thing is, when you complete the school, your salary is not a full salary until you pass the exams. The day I was to come to formation was the day they paid all the arrears of 12 months in the regional manager office. When Father, even to leave the house, it was raining heavily. At that moment, I was debating whether to come or not. But one Father Leo, the party priest, he came and bundled me and put my luggage inside, packed me to manager office to collect my salary. collected this huge sum of money. But we were told, the brothers, please, you don't send a person there. So I was torn apart. What did I do? After toiling and getting good sum of money, luckily enough, my sister also passed to go to Tamale Polytechnic to do catering, which is a very costly course.
Yeah.
So I just parceled the money, gave to my elder sister who was teaching away here, to give it to her to take care of herself.
Okay.
And I reluctantly came to St. Louis.
Okay. Okay, you came to this very place.
This very place.
Okay.
On the 10th of October.
Okay.
The entry into the postulancy was my birthday, 15th October. 15th October is a day of remembrance. Most of the brothers who come to the congregation will enter the entry ceremony on the 15th of October.
Okay.
So I'm always blessed. So my birthday is marked greatly almost every year in St. Louis here.
Yeah.
Yes. So when I completed the formation.
Okay, when you were in formation, knowing that you couldn't keep money to buy whatever you want,
Yeah.
how did you feel about the whole thing? Were you okay? Were you comfortable? Did you have any struggles during formation?
No.
Where everything you have to go and ask.
I have no problem.
Okay.
But then FIC was self-sufficient. Anything you needed, you just walk in and ask for it.
Okay.
Yes, so I didn't have to think back. I did see a loss. Yes, so I was comfortable here.
Okay.
Yes.
So your mom and your friends who thought that you couldn't make it, on the day of your first profession, what happened?
Let me take you back. The first holidays I went, that was after a year. Postulants say you are free to go during Christmas. When I went home and I was always quiet, be in my room, my mother told my friend that that guy, that they say when they go to that place, they don't have holidays. He's back sleeping in the room. She was convinced that I was sent away. So when a day to our coming back, I told her, tomorrow I will be going back to St. Louis. He said, so the matter is true. Yes. My profession day, she was caught in a camera. A photographer took her dancing. So after profession, when I went home, I showed her the picture. I printed and showed her the pictures. I said, if I have not been here, would you know why will you have been dancing here? I said, for you, you don't forget of things. Forget about it. I was deceived by my friends. That's what my mother told me. Yes. So my father and mother, they were here for my first profession. And they were all very happy. Yes.
Okay. So after profession, what happened? What apostolates were you?
Yes, after profession, I was to start a new primary school. I just professed on the 15th, and on the 16th, they took me to Tumu. When we got there, I just put my bag there and they said the chief and the elders were waiting for me in the village. So I couldn't take lunch. I only drank some water. And they took me to the village, Chinchang, and Tumu, Sinsala East. So I got there, saw the elders and the chief seated waiting for me. Unfortunately, I couldn't speak Sinsala, and I was to start the school. So the following day, I have to appear in school, new headmaster. They just picked a brand new Yamaha 125 double exhaust, gave it to me. I said, this is your motorbike. I have never ridden a motorbike. They showed me how to start it. So I started to the village. And I got there, I struggled to stop it. Luckily enough, they gave me the village colleges to work with me.
Okay.
I started with a group of 45 children. So this young man was helping me, and I also learned the language to be able to communicate with the parents and to teach the children.
Okay.
So I was there, asked about the Fed headmaster, so I gave the name of the school when they were to formally open it, St. Mary's.
Okay.
So Mary's is our patroness. So I gave the name of that school, St. Mary's. It was after 3 years, I went to ICF for continued formation. Yes.
So how is the school doing today?
The school is doing very well. It was started by the parish and then asked FIC to manage it. Unfortunately, the first batch I started with, I went back when they were in their final year to write the BEC. They were the best in the district. But later on, the school went down because they took natives to go and work in the school. But the first 3 years were all people who couldn't even speak the language. So the children were forced to learn English language. But after some years, they brought back the villagers, and that is at the moment the school is not performing well. Even there is not even brother heading the school again. Only one brother is teaching.
Okay.
The level has gone down.
Okay. Yeah. So you were sent to ICF?
Yes.
For you to be a formator in the future?
No, not by then. It was some sort of, what did I call it? People under formation. It was still a continued formation.
Okay.
Yes.
You were not in final vows yet?
No.
Okay.
It was after 3 years after profession.
Okay.
Yes. So we were there to continue with, that's what they call continued formation. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So after final profession?
After, when I finished ICF, I was sent to Cafdil. Those days, I was changing communities almost every year. I stayed 1 year in Cafdil, moved to St. Louis here. They were teaching in St. Andrews. When I was that was the first batch in St. Andrews. First, the JSS. When I started enjoying the teaching there, one hot afternoon, the provincial called me, "Brother, after lunch, come and see me." I told him that I was going to Cafdil to meet friends. He said, "You are going to Cafdil to meet friends? Come and see me before." So I went and met him. He just carelessly told me that you are transferred back to Tumu. I said, "What crime have I committed?" The day after that, I still went to Cafdil. My motor number plate fell off. With the speed at which I was going, with anger, the number plate fell off. I still made it when I enjoyed myself, came very late and slept. Struggled to sleep. Yeah, so I was sent back to Tumu, but to a different school, St. Gabriels, that is in Tumu town.
Okay.
To teach and work as the assistant headmaster.
So which subjects were you teaching?
I was teaching English and social studies.
Okay.
Yes. From St. Gabriel's, I went for a spiritual course. We call that spiritual journey in the Netherlands. I arrived again, and that very provincial said, "You are transferred back to St. Mary's, where you were the headmaster, as headmaster. I didn't go down well at all. I almost left the congregation.
Oh.
Well, I was getting disappointed that to be transferred almost every year. But my house superior called me to his room, talk with me. He said, you started the school, and they are saying you should go back there. So what is the problem? Cool down. I told him the nature of my transfers that are affecting me. So he talked with me, and the professor himself was not convinced that I was going to take over the school. So he told the one who was to take over from me that he should wait. That it looked as if I would not go back to St. Mary's. So the following morning, which was the reopening, I invited the brother, let's go to the school. So I took over the school. He was not even aware that I have taken over the school.
Okay.
It was the one I handed over in St. Gabriels, who then told him that Brother Fabian at the moment have quickly taken over the school. He is running the school. And then, so peace then prevails.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how was your experience working with your new students when you had to start a new school and even the teachers you had to work with because you couldn't speak the Sisala language?
Yeah.
How was your experience?
It was a very difficult one. I almost gave up. Yes. That time there was no clean drinking water. When you go to school, you will be there up to 2:30. You can't communicate with the children. The children themselves went home and told their parents that they brought a man who has no language. That he was just like deaf and dumb. But gradually we established our own language. They could speak. That's why they were performing well. Okay. Because everybody struggled to speak English language.
So that they can communicate with you?
Yes, they can communicate with a deaf and dumb man. I can remember I punished one boy unjustly when I told them, when you want to go and urinate, say, please brother, may I leave the room? He forgot, and when he came, we couldn't communicate. Later on, he started then urinating. He came and told me that it's a sale, a movie fine. That means I'm going to urinate. So during the official opening of the school, I said the first Sala word I learned was a movie fine. So the children started calling me a movie fine. You see that I dropped money in the boy unjustly because of language barrier. Yes.
Yeah, emo is emo fifile. Is that it?
Yeah, emo fifile.
Okay.
I'm going to urinate.
So emo fifile. Let's break on this note. We'll be back shortly.
Since time immemorial, God has always communicated himself and his will through various voices, the prophets, the kings, the judges, not forgetting John the Baptist, who was a precursor to Jesus Christ and gave us the will of God. We bring to you Voices from the Valley. This is a program designed by the Conventual Franciscan Friars in Ghana in collaboration with Cafdil TV to bring you in-depth insight in our faith, catechesis, and various Catholic teachings which will help you in your journey as a pilgrim. I know you cannot miss this program, and I highly encourage you that you shouldn't miss this program because it is Voices of God from the valley of prayer and silence. Join us this and every Sunday at 3 p.m. and a repeat on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. here on Cafdil TV and on our various social media platforms, YouTube, Cafdil EDU, and Facebook, Cafdil, Cape Coast. Let us meet and share what God has for us through the voices from the valley. Make me a means of your peace.
Ohayani, welcome back from the short break. I just booked the Gary. Before we started the discussion, behind the cameras, brother promised me an interesting conversation, and I trust that just as I'm enjoying, you are also or equally enjoying. So we continue from where we left. Brother, welcome back once again.
Thank you.
Let's move some steps back. Before you joined the brothers,
Yes.
you were working.
Yes.
Were you in any way supporting the home financially?
Yes. When I started work as a people teacher,
Okay.
after 3 months, I bought the latest bicycle, but they were called rally bicycle. And I put up 2 rooms, furnished them.
Okay.
So after a year, I have settled down and supporting them in the farming. While I was teaching, I was a great farmer.
Okay.
Yes, I like gardening. So the rainy season, my mother didn't have difficulty of getting things like okra, tomatoes, pepper. That was one of the things she was not happy that I was leaving.
Okay.
And I could farm so many acres of granules. Well, granules is our cash crop. So I go to school in the morning, and in the evening we have group farming.
Okay.
We have a number of teachers who will come together and do group farming. Saturday, very early in the morning, I'm on the farm. After that, in the evening, we then go and enjoy ourselves, drinking our pito. So I was really supportive to the family.
So finally, after your profession, when the family realized that there is no way you could support them financially, what was the outcome, or how did they accept or come to, let me take it again, knowing that you cannot support them financially after your profession of vows, how did the family receive that new trend, that you are not going to support them financially anymore?
Luckily not in the family. By then, a number of my siblings were working. My elder sister by then was self-sufficient and not married. My elder brother was a security man. The one next to me, but then completely college together because I didn't go to college in good time.
Yeah.
So we have all these people supporting them. Okay. So it was not a big
Extra
problem for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
They see my joining the brother as a blessing, but they didn't miss anything. And then you have a number of brothers coming in to visit them from time to time. So they were inspired by that.
Okay. So, based on what you just shared, you know, there are families who have not come to accept the fact that when the person enters the religious life, with specification on religious life, we do not own anything for ourselves.
Yeah.
Therefore, we do not even have the money to support families. But then you still have families still mounting pressure on the awards to find a way to support the family. And sometimes they even make people regret entering the religious life, and some, as a result, they leave. Those who stay, they just feel so less of themselves because they cannot support the family. What advice would you give to this family so that they would accept the fact that so far as the person has entered this life, this person cannot be of any financial support?
Okay, let me go back to myself. It is our responsibility to educate our people to know. So after first profession, I had the chance to go back, invite them and tell them our policy. I told them the role I can play when they have difficulties. So they know that they cannot be demanding from me. And they know. They even said, brother is funny. You will beg from him. You will never get it from him. If he has, he will give it to you. So that if you ask, and now when I go home, they know. You try to be a beggar, you would rather not succeed. So I think it's our responsibility to educate, each of us to educate our people that the life in which I have embraced is a life of poverty and sharing with my brothers. So don't demand from me. I should rather come and you support me. So when I go to the village, I'm supported. They give me yam, granules, fowls, and whatnot. I bring it back to the community. They know brother doesn't have.
Okay.
Yes. So my advice to fellow religious, we are the best people to educate our people so that we don't create problems for them.
You have a very good school here. That is FIC St. Louis Educational Complex.
Yes.
Have you taught there before?
I was the headmaster. I was an assistant headmaster for 2 years. But I was on retirement from St. Basil Vocational Technical School, Cafdil.
Okay.
I served there as a principal. After that, I came here, worked as assistant headmaster. And when the headmaster left for studies in Cape Coast, I was made the headmaster here for 2 years. After 2 years, I went to Jubilee, FIC Jubilee School in Nandom. It's also a primary in JSS. Worked there as a headmaster and was brought to Lorut, the senior high there. I taught there for 3 years. I just came here on transfer on the 1st of May. Well, I have worked for over 40 years as a teacher. I am now 69.
Okay.
So the energy is going down. I will still be of help, but at a lower level. That's why I am here.
Okay.
Yes.
So 40 years in teaching.
Yes.
What would you say about GES and Catholic education, purely Catholic education? That is Ghana Education Service and Catholic Education Service.
Catholic education played a very important role in Ghana here. Because we are trained to be people in a holistic manner, not just the question of educating people to pass examination. We are my concern with their morals, that after a certain years of education, the people should be affluent members of our society.
Yeah.
That bringing good values in wherever they work, whether in a classroom or in the office. If you count the number of schools in Ghana here, ranking them, you always have Catholic schools among the first 10. And at the basic level, when we send them, those who are even not performing according to our standard, when they go to other schools, because they have enjoyed the atmosphere of learning, they already know how to settle down, they excel. A lot of students who left education complex in St. Louis here and went to the senior high, they are performing wonders. Okay. And they behave in a very good manner.
Okay. You know, this holistic education you mentioned, what then is messing with GES? Why is it that the Catholic Church, with her institutions in education, can provide quality education with good morals, etc., but then the whole government institution of education cannot be this good as the Catholic schools?
It's lack of supervision. In most of our private schools, the teachers are not even trained. Some of them are people teachers.
Yes.
But they work better because of supervision. When you have supervision, the students will excel. The government setup is lack of supervision and lack of dedication. People are there just to get their salaries and wages. So there's no commitment.
Yeah. Okay.
If they will increase supervision at all levels, there will be improvements in the educational setup.
Okay. What are some of your funniest moments in the community?
The funniest
or interesting ones?
Interesting moments. The interesting moments are when we, after closing, and 9 o'clock, when we come for what we call recreation. That's where we play games, tell stories, mock at one another, enjoy a bottle. That's a very interesting time. And in our time, everybody, when it is 5 minutes to 9, everybody likes to be around because you'll be missing a lot.
Yeah.
So when I move home or somewhere, these are the times I miss.
Okay.
Yes, very interesting moment.
Have you ever had a negative experience in the community?
In the community?
Yeah. As a challenge?
That was during my formation.
Okay.
Yes. I had a very negative experience with my novice master. Sorry, he's late. I didn't fare well with him. Well, he was a man who could take 5 to 10 minutes to admonish you before the lesson. And one day I remember I walked into his room and told him that I came here as a professional, and those days if I leave, the following month I will be paid. But that he was brought here as a shepherd. So I was going home and I was assuring him the following month I will be paid. I packed my things and went to told the regional superior that I cannot stand the insults. He calmed me down and I offloaded my bag instead. So getting to the end of, that was canonical novitiate. He recommended me that I didn't respect. So the regional asked him to give reasons, to write to the council, giving them reasons why I should be sent away. Thanks be to God, by then the regional were living in the same community.
Okay.
And the community had to evaluate me. They gave me a very good evaluation. So he could not
Yeah.
give valid reasons. So I was sent to the apostolic year of novitiate in Nandom.
He wanted to send you away like that
Yes.
for your friends and mother to laugh at you that you couldn't make it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That was even why I was thinking, there was no point telling the original, but I just pack my bag and leave, as you said, to go back and they say, yes, we told you couldn't make it. So all those things contributed mine. I stay back.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apart from that, all communities I left, I enjoy. Even though I was going on transfer every year, but when I get to a place, one time the regional came out, Brother Fabian, you are here and you are still very happy that day. So wherever human beings are, you will send me there, I will make happiness for myself.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, I'm not a moody type. When I get there, I like cracking jokes. So I will attract people to myself.
Yeah. Yeah. And from all indication, you were attracted to this way of life through education, because you were teaching and then you met these sisters.
Yes.
Why do you think that young men are not attracted to brotherhood vocation today, even though we have brothers teaching in schools and others?
You see, these days, the economy picked up and people are attached to material things. This is my car. This is my house. This is my wife and children. And most of them are now well-to-do because of education. We're attracted to the brothers, the motorbike, the way they dress, when you get to their house, the way they welcome people and the way they feed themselves was a motivation. But when you join, you then modify your motives.
Yeah.
But at the moment, the economy is like that. People are living well, like the brothers. Some are even living above us. If it is a bottle of beer they can buy. But those days, they were not common to get a bottle of beer. For the brothers and parents, they were drinking beer. Now, the economy have made people to look at material goods, but not to think of religious life or the priesthood. That's the main thing. Also, the moral standards. People no more care for their children. They just leave them to do their own things. They don't pray together.
Yeah.
When the time my father was alive, if you want to be denied of food, you miss prayers. Sundays like this, they will prepare rice, children like rice, put it there, and you kneel down and pray the rosary. One will lead the following day, another will. If you are absent there, you will miss your rice and you become an enemy. Very early in the morning, he will go and bang the bell. If you are still sleeping, he's coming over a whip. You see, all these things model us for the vocation to the religious life or the priesthood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And today, the school children are not supposed to be caned.
Mm-hmm.
Do you observe this in your schools?
I do. It's a struggle. Now, they don't even respect the teachers.
Yes, because there's nothing you can do
I
to
started
them.
comparing the time I was teaching in the 70s and 80s, and it dampened my spirit. I taught in St. Charles in Tamale.
Okay.
I taught in Nanosec. I taught in St. Basilite. St. Charles as a minor seminary. I remember how I beat students. One of them, I slapped him because he ran into the bush, and when the man was about ending, he appeared. I've never forgotten. He met me one day and said, "Brother, you help me." And the whole group was seated. He sponsored the group.
Okay.
Yes, so it has been, discipline has been a very big problem because you can't discipline the child. The children are now disciplining the teachers. I was teaching in the final year. All those things that dampened my spirit, and I decided to leave the senior high. Imagine final year Form 3. I'm teaching all the 5 classes, English language. You will go there, and then they have to run around then to bring the students to the classroom. In St. Charles, they gave me the name punctual. Punctual means when you come 5 minutes late, Emma, the lesson is 2 hours. You will be cleaning around the compound until the lesson is over. So when they are taking breakfast, they are looking at the time, who is coming. It is English language, Brother Fabian. They have to eat their meal in good time to be there. So one time Bishop came to meet the students and asked if they asked that one teacher should remain in the school and all the teachers should go, that whom would they recommend? Everywhere in the hall, punctual, punctual, punctual. Bishop said, there's a teacher called punctual. So they said, Brother Fabian. So when he came out and we were going to the dining hall, Bishop started calling punctual, punctual. I knew he was from the students. He then told me the story. So those days we could discipline the children. Senior high, you have to beat them proper. You will misbehave in the classroom. When I'm teaching, you're also teaching somewhere. You'll get it from me. But these days you cannot do that. You cannot. You will be looking for trouble. Yes.
And these children are now entering the religious life. What impact do you think is going to have on formation? Because that generation, I think this thing started about 15 to 20 years ago.
Yes, yes, yes.
So these children have now grown, and some of them are now entering religious life.
We have a lot to do. And it's just the question of accommodating. We have to accept that this is the age and this is the time. Certain things we use to do.
Some educators or educationists, professors, those who are doing well with education, they are suggesting this corporal punishment or something. What is your take on that?
Corporal punishment. For me, I looked at corporal punishment. These days will not work in the system. The children are such that if you implement cultural punishment, you may lose most of them. Some will run away from the school and become a problem in the society. Like caning and whatnot, is not the best. We can get other ways of dealing with those who are delinquent children.
Yeah.
And the few that are still working, you go, 1 or 2 are sitting there. And even the parents are sitting next to, the parent talking to his or her mobile through the 1 hour you are sitting there. So Even sometimes people are eating, people are outside taking their calls, or people are outside taking their calls, or even sitting in the hall. Teaching alone cannot help. Teaching alone cannot help. They imitate those of us who are senior. They imitate those of us who are senior in the system. But some community is live daily until you die. A number of our brothers in Europe, at the age of, I can remember our general accountant, left at the age of 70 something, at old age. Yeah, and it's happening, it have come to Africa. Somebody will live their life 30 to 40 years and one day say goodbye to religious life. So it's true. Until you die, you cannot say you have lived the life fully. And that is why from time to time we need to renew ourselves. 2 years ago when I got tired and said I needed to go somewhere and reflect on my life, that's why I was given the chance to go to Kenya.
Okay.
Yes. And we need to pray together regularly. That is the support base as religious.
Okay. How good or effective is sabbatical leave? Because some people refuse to go. I don't know what they're holding on to.
That is very interesting. Because this is a place you go and meet colleagues or people older than you to share your life. It is a question of your coming together an hour or two to share your lives, either in a larger group or a smaller group.
Okay.
It also gives you the chance to rest. Actually, those of us in full-time job give you the chance to rest, to interact with people, to reflect the life you have lived. How have you lived the life? How can you live it better? So I think sabbatical is very important.
Okay.
Yes. It re-energizes you to pick up your apostolate.
Okay. Yeah. We are gradually coming to the close of our conversation.
Okay.
Taken from your last answer, what advice would you give to men and women today to be able to live this life and live it to the full or to their own fulfillment?
Actually, in time of problems,
Okay.
you share with that person will be able to advise you to come out of whatever problem you are in.
Okay. Finally, promote vocation for FIC brothers.
Yes.
Encourage young men why they should consider FIC brothers, especially the aspirants.
Vocation promotion is a joint effort. Enough for our individual. And when I was the house superior in Aspirations community, every meeting we try to share how we can promote vocation in our parish, in the school. And from time to time we go to the church to talk to the students about vocation. And I took it upon myself to talk to one-on-one. In Cafdil, when I was a principal, from time to time, weekly, we invite the students to our chapel or a Saturday organize a talk with them. So we have not just left the person in charge of vocation promotion alone. Now we go from party to party sometimes to talk to them about vocation.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much, brother.
Thank you, sister.
I've enjoyed your conversation.
I also enjoyed your questions. You are a good moderator.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
we appreciate it so much.
I will appreciate your efforts.
Yeah,
Thank you. Well done.
thank you, brother. We pray that God continues to strengthen you so that in your old age, the little contribution that you can make to support the community, He will grant you the strength to do so.
Thank you.
And we hope to have you another time
Thank you.
when you are celebrating your 90th birthday.
If I will get there.
You never know. Yeah, viewers, so this is what time will allow us on today's edition of Religious Vocation Digest. We came to you from the FIC Brothers community here in Wa, St. Louis community, precisely to have this conversation with Brother Fabian. I am Sister Marian. Let's do this once again next week. Until then, may God bless us all.
As I kneel before you, and I see your smiling face, every thought, every word is lost in your embrace.
Since time immemorial, God has always communicated Himself and His will through various voices: the prophets, the kings, the judges, not forgetting John the Baptist, who was a precursor to Jesus Christ and gave us the will of God. We bring to you Voices from the Valley. This is a program designed by the Conventual Franciscan Friars in Ghana in collaboration with Cafdil TV to bring you in-depth insight in our faith, catechesis, and various Catholic teachings which will help you in your journey as a pilgrim. I know you cannot miss this program, and I highly encourage you that you shouldn't miss this program because it is Voices of God from the Valley of Prayer and Silence. Join us this and every Sunday at 3 p.m. and a repeat on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. here on Cafdil TV and on our various social media platforms: YouTube, Cafdil EDU, and Facebook, Cafdil Cape Coast. Let us meet and share what God has for us through the Voices from the Valley.
Make me a means of your